So that's taking accountability. That's the next.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Right now, yeah,
that's definitely taking accountability.
My counsel
a lot of situations, niggas would be like, yeah, I did me, but man, it was because she
right.
didn't do this or because she didn't do that or whatever.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know, it don't be about.
Yeah, but see, you can't say that all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's like an excuse, like you said. Like that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely, like my counselor told me, like he say, have you forgiven yourself? I say, no, I don't, because I was telling him everything, just like I'm talking now, and he was like, did you forgive yourself? Because it seemed like you didn't. I was like, how you do that? I asked him, how the fuck I forgive myself for fucking my family up, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody gone.
You blamed yourself for that?
I was, because I was hard on myself. Like I told you, like, you know what I'm saying? And we talked about this, off the camera, like, I was to the point at work, to where, I was about to lose it all. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a lot to go through.
Yeah, so
whether you the problem or not,
yeah.
I get it though, because y'all built so much together.
On my job, and he was like, man, I suggest you, you know what I'm saying, do
right.
this. Right. What it can hurt? But we are, you know what I'm saying, we don't do that, you know what I'm saying? Because our parents,
as a black race,
they wore all that shit on their sleeve. They just went through it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But we living in new times.
Right.
Man, they got people, man, it's free.
And
I say, so what it can hurt? I say, what it can hurt?
And mental health is coming more to light, now
definitely.
in our times. Yeah.
It was back
then.
Listen, have you ever heard somebody use the terms psychological warfare?
Definitely.
Like, that's really, mental.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's a warfare. Yeah.
Okay. Mental gymnastics.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But no, that's real.
Yeah. No, so my job even mentioned that recently in one of our meetings, they were talking just about the employee assistance program. Mm-hmm. And that included, just resources for employees to go and, seek counseling. And that would be whether it's towards like, the job, or whether it's towards, home, or, just having that listening ear, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people deal with a lot of shit and can't talk to anybody about it because, around here was the whole exposed shit and all that, so you don't really know who to trust. And,
right.
And
people you can't just talk to them.
Exactly. And you can't put your business out there because now you looking stupid, or, they making you feel stupid, when really it's just, it depends. Everybody little situation.
You got to take advantage.
Yeah,
you got to take
definitely,
advantage. And it's like I said, my job, probably your job, is free.
Yeah.
But even with your insurance too. Your insurance
is free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, man, I took advantage of it. I was at a breaking point, you know what I'm saying, a couple of years ago, after the divorce and the separation and shit like that, and then losing my dad, and then
right. I can only imagine.
So it was a lot of stuff. So my supervisor, I never forget. I went in there. I fucked up some labels up or something at work, and he was like, man, try this.
Right.
I advise. Well, he was like, I advise you, but he was like, it'll help.
Yeah.
So I went in that bitch like shit. I don't know. I'm trying to figure you out, but the way I think they go to school for that. They study for that.
Oh
and shit
yeah.
Like that, you know what I'm saying? So it got to the point when I finished that motherfucker, I was in that bitch so happy. I was in the parking lot spinning around that bitch like you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like what's up, man? What's up, man? Man, it's just letting that shit out.
Yeah.
That's what we don't do enough. You know what I'm saying? We keep that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
for real.
As a man, though, for real, though, you don't want to seem weak in front of
right.
nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Vulnerable.
And I saw something about that on social media. I scrolled by and it was just talking about even. So I'm gonna say just being the whole black race. Now, of course, it's worse for men because you lose. Masculinity, or, if you, in your feelings, quote unquote, right. Or, something like that. But just even in a workplace, a black woman, showing, any kind of signs of weakness, like it's okay for, a white woman to show weakness or to, not be able to handle a situation, but as soon as a black woman does, it's like you're not fit for the job. Like you can't handle, whatever the case is. And it just definitely gets worse for men. But listen, I'm glad you tapped in to that, and I'm glad it worked for you. Real talk, and I'm glad it worked for you because some people didn't get that advice. Some people didn't take that advice. Some people didn't utilize those resources, and as a result, some people are not here today because of that. So,
I love it. So, I just had to.
In your words, I love that for you.
Yeah, right.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So look, how do you, as a woman, how do you take accountability? Like what does that look like for you? Like if your husband was like, hey, look, I told you to set this money aside for XYZ. And you messed up. Like, we already spoke about the apologies. How do you take accountability and let your actions show that, like how do you let that be known?
So that is a great question for me. Because I've done that exact scenario. No, really. And as we were talking about it, I'm kind of putting my business out there. I like going to the casino. I really do.
Fuck with me, drop in.
I'm tap in.
If I get a new friend, that's $100.
Huh, bro?
I get a $300 free bet.
We gotta get one of the sports outlets.
Referred by.
Right.
Referred by.
I ain't trying to.
What's the code?
You can say.
No, for real. But no.
Right now. Okay.
Go ahead.
Honestly, just giving it a little second.
Go ahead. You were saying you like to go to the casino.
Right. No. No, I was trying to give it a little second for the edit part. Got it.
Oh, you know that bit gonna be cut.
Yeah.
Oh,
you had just
give it 3 more.
You had just bumped your mic and everything. That man said stop doing it.
Give it 3 more. Start right there.
All right. So I like going to the casino, things like that. So I've definitely mishandled money before. And so my accountability, just the type of person I am, I'm a hustler. I'm definitely, listen.
6 jobs.
6 jobs. Six jobs, real talk. So my accountability is shown as if I, fuck up and mess up some money or, something like that, I'm going to make sure I'm going to go get it back, work. Let's clear this up real quick. I do hair. I do lashes.
She make shirts.
I make shirts. Yeah, all that good stuff. Yeah. All right, so I'll go either, one of my side hustles and get it back, or if I can't, I'm going to make sure I just fix the situation to that we good. Ain't shit getting cut out. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I'm going to make sure I just rearrange everything, and action-wise, to follow up behind that or just be to, not do the shit again.
So being that you got 6 jobs, you can go get it back like that. Does that kind of have you like lax with it?
No, not at all.
I can get it back.
And not at all, because I have these 6 jobs, but because I actually have a full-time job as well and 3 kids, I'm not always able to be as consistent as I want to with these jobs. So I don't, really have like a consistent clientele, so to say, with these jobs or something like that. Like I really have to just get out there and push and promote and send the friends, hey, post this for me, post this on, repost this or, whatever. So it really is stressful. Right. It's a stressful situation.
Just the things you tell me, it sounds very stressful. Yeah. I don't know how you here today. Like you're really a superhero.
Yes. Listen, because you have to. Because if we as parents don't do it, I'm saying, listen, I know that I sent my mom all over the place doing stuff. I did cheer, I did track, I did AAU track, so I had her ripping and running, and I want to give my children that same thing. And like, listen, whatever you want to do, I'm behind you doing it. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever until we figure this thing out. Because guess what? They are gonna pay for school one way or another. Academics, athletics, will take both. What you want? It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of how it's gonna happen. Yeah. So I gotta push. I gotta push for them. And I'm, trying to push for me. We're pushing for everybody around here. That's my thing. I'm telling you, because when I tap into this full entrepreneurship,
Right.
I want to put everybody on.
Yeah.
I want to put everybody on
that 7 job.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want those, streams of income.
Definitely. Definitely.
So yeah, but that accountability thing, that's what that'll look like.
Like, man, for me, like accountability is like I overdo it. So like if I mess up, like if I'm in the situation you in and I fumbled it, I'm gonna overdo it to make up for it.
And what's overdoing it to you?
Yeah,
like in a situation of messing up funds or something.
I was like, okay, like let's say like I mismanaged the money, and it's like, oh damn, man, you were supposed to go pay the light bill, you forgot to do this, you didn't do that. So I'm like, oh, all right, man, I got it for the next 2-3 months. Don't even worry. I'm gonna do like I'm gonna overcompensate for whatever I did to mess up.
So that we're not gonna tap into that conversation right there, but that's gonna be another thing as far as bills, because I feel like what you're saying right now is as far as bills go, like y'all kind of split like who paying for what or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That's been a big topic.
Nah. Hey, maybe if I was, I don't know, maybe if I was like that, I would. Yeah. If I was like, oh, I'm a meal or whatever, and I'd be like, all right, look, I'm gonna pay for every single. But nah, we definitely.
Oh no, I don't agree with that.
Nah, we definitely work as a team. Like we definitely.
No, what I'm saying is as far as like, okay, you pay the house note, I'ma pay X, Y. Is that how you kind of do it? Or
yeah. It's kind of.
See, we kind of.
It's kind of like she'll have her bills, I have my bills. Like we'll pay that. I don't pay like every single bill.
Yeah.
Just like for.
What about just the household bills?
Yeah. Like we'll split that. We'll split. But then it's like something like lights or Wi-Fi, something like that is not like stuff like that. That's not split. But other things is split.
It's so crazy because I paid all the bills. Like
every single thing.
Yeah, every single thing. And I think
unplugged yourself.
Just run it back, you pay all.
So I paid all the bills. You know what I'm saying? I was fortunate enough to do so, and all she had to do was her car note and her cell phone bill.
Okay,
but
that's what's up.
No, but I thought because she at one point she was going to school and stuff like that, so we did it for that or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like that's a gift and a curse because. You got this money, extra money, you can be saving for vacation trips.
Right.
But that's why I'm more so into the tip thing so that y'all can.
When we go back to the books and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying, like you ain't got what you need to be saved because I count that. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, you ain't pay this in 6 months. We should have. So
if I come to you and say, look, let's
go. So
do this.
If you tell I know y'all like to go shop and stuff like that. That's cool. But you ain't supposed to be fucking up.
Yeah, you fucking that's up church's money. Now.
Yeah,
the
church money. So if I if I get a line of 10 grand, and it's $700, something going on. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even in the thousands. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we ain't even halfway there.
I'm gonna feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because
like even if your job is not to pay the bills, like you still should.
You got to.
You should.
You know what I'm saying?
Because life happens.
Right.
But
and I guess you gotta
money, that you gotta be with you know what I'm saying, you gotta find somebody who know how to handle money.
Right. And then if you're not, teach them.
Well,
teach them.
I was
and
learning,
I had a friend that said she taught her husband how to save, and pretty much was like just having him put aside like even $50.
Absolutely.
That's
just start. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm working on learning how to save. Learning because guess what? Every little thing, like my husband always fussing like the kids don't need this, they don't need that, they don't need it. But if I feel like, listen, anything they need, I'm going run and get it. I don't care. Like I'm going run and get it.
That too though, because like when I was a child, I couldn't always do it.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
And
not even that I got it like that, but I'm gonna make it happen for my child, like my children. I'm going. What you need? You need a yellow shirt for tomorrow.
And and that's what we're gonna do. And that's what
I'm in Walmart at 11:30 at night.
Like kids don't know, and they don't know what layaway is.
Right.
Hell no.
That's a different subject we can talk about. They don't even know what this shit is.
Right.
Man, my parents had to do that. Yeah, put that bill up there for 6 months. Yeah. Walmart. Yeah. Layaway. We go in there. We spend our last to make these kids. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
For your birthday.
Yeah. But I'm gonna make sure.
You don't have any time for a major holiday.
You taking out your house, you know, to make sure you got.
Man, layaway. Like,
you know,
kids, you ask. I bet you ask.
And they be mad if you don't get them some silly shit.
I asked her what layaway is, huh? Layaway. That's Amazon?
She don't call you old.
Amazon.
She don't call you old. That's her favorite
She don't
thing.
know.
She always call me old. Like, that's some old people stuff. I know.
Right. Like, we so damn old. Right.
I'm going to keep on moving out the way. I'm going to keep on moving out the way.
Yeah, man.
Man,
but yeah, so we can touch on that a little more, just in different aspects.
As we go on, we gonna get into that. But